What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Taraji P Henson and also the Color Purple musical. And Taraji says on today.com that she is ready for the narrative to change surrounding the Color Purple. And she said her recent comments about her experience with pay in Hollywood, and also how she almost turned down the Broadway musical because of the lowball pay that she felt. All them things went viral. The rental car, having a driver, no trailers, no food, all types of stuff going on. But in any event, you know, Taraji is trying to let the people know, let's get back to the focus. And she says, I hope they can focus back onto the film, because right now, to me, it feels like what I said is now becoming louder than this beautiful film, Henson tells Today. So she's basically saying, hey, listen, oh, you know, maybe I said too much, or maybe people are putting a bug into Raji's ear and telling her, hey, girl, you know, people are blaming you for the movie not being successful, or the people are blaming you that you are part of the problem when it comes to the musical flopping because of the bad press tour that you did, and you made it about yourself. And even fans are pointing a finger at Taraji and saying, oh, now you want to say something? So somebody feels like they got into her ear and say, you better turn this around the best way you can, because there are rumors circulating that she might be blackballed because of the things that she said during the promotion about things that was going on, her grievances, and how she was advocating for the other cast members, and it was time for her to stand up, and she did. And she called out, she reached out to Oprah, and she said Oprah did take care of the business, but they're saying the public didn't need to know any of that information. Another time, not doing promoting the film. Henson continues, because the film deals with women who are oppressed, who live in a oppressed system, men and women, and all the characters in the film except for the white people. So the movie is about healing. The movie is about sisterhood. So, you know, she's basically trying to get people back on board. But when you say the movie is about oppression, when we know it is, it sounds like what you were going through and what you was expressing, you know, while you was promoting the film was oppression, like the systematic racism, not having a trailer, not having food, not having snacks, not having an assistant, not having a car, not having a driver, or only having rental cars. And then on top of that, having $100 million budget, and it doesn't seem to going down to the cast. So, you know, it's a whole lot with this statement that she done said, but it just feels like people are blaming her, and a lot of people are just like, what? And it's like, you know, either you're doomed if you do, you're doomed if you don't. But people are saying that she was being very unprofessional, because she's usually very professional, but she spoke up. And now you already know, when you are a whistleblower, you are going to face the consequences. And, you know, when there's $100 million budget on the line and people's reputations on the line, they're going to take it a certain type of way, because it's alleged that Oprah was really... Taraji tells Today, and she also addressed the headlines and Oprah's recent comments saying there's nothing to spend. I see what's going on, but there's nothing spent there. She tells Today, you saw the woman doing the electric slide in the dust with us. She was right there in the field doing the electric slide. She held our hands the entire production. She showed up. She was there. There are producers that don't show up on sets. Okay, so she's basically saying Oprah was very involved and she was hands-on and things of that nature. Maybe that's why she felt comfortable and talking to Oprah about her concerns about how she didn't like, you know, the girls in her not having what they are deserving of as top billed actresses on $100 million budget film. Okay, somebody dropped the ball, because everything should have been already prepared for these girls, where they had their trailer, their food, their assistant, their PA, and a driver, or rental cars, things of that nature. because this is not a rinky-dinky film. And when you have Warner Brothers behind you, why isn't the studio making sure that all these actors have their accommodations? And why didn't they ask the actresses what they would like to have there when they reach the set? You know what I mean? It was just like they threw it all together, like we can treat them anyway. Same thing that your girl Monique was saying, okay? And Taraji P, she spoke up and she spoke out, but basically people are saying that it's the wrong timing to speak up and speak out, because you're threatening everybody else's success that was on, you know, the production or the film. And at this point, you know, people are saying that the studios and Warner Brothers allegedly is satire, that they're calling out Taraji, basically saying that she was upset because she wasn't nominated for an Emmy and her castmates were. So it seems like there's a lot of mudslanging being on social media, and there are anonymous sources that are making these allegations, basically saying Warner Brothers and Oprah are not too thrilled with Taraji. And there are allegations that she's being blackballed because there was a lot riding on this, you know, production when it comes to The Color Purple, because Warner Brothers allegedly wanted different actresses and actors to play roles. They wanted, you know, Whoopi Goldberg to have more of a role, and she didn't. And they also wanted there to be like a A-lister to play Mr., you know, someone like Jamie Foxx or someone that's top billed. There's rumors that Beyonce, they wanted Rihanna, they wanted the Smollett female, they wanted a lot of different people. They wanted a British actress, they wanted a whole $1 million budget. They have only seen in their return, you know, $60 million. So people are saying that the film is a complete flop, and now they are throwing blame somewhere. And some people are saying that the reason why Taraji is saying what she's saying now is because, you know, people gave her a wake-up call, and they're basically saying Oprah gave her that wake-up call to let her know there's a whole lot on the line, because it's alleged that Oprah was really banking on this to be a big, you know, production, and also get the critical acclaim and also make money, because, you know, allegedly there's a deal that Oprah was talking to Warner Brothers, and it was going to be backing Oprah production, which is called Harpo Films, and, you know, give her a budget, give her everything that she needs to get up and running, because they're saying that Oprah has been inspired by Tyler Perry, and she wanted to, you know, do films, and her next film that she wanted to work on would have been, you know, about Maya Angelou. I Know Why a Caged Bird Sings. Taraji also states in an interview, what, you know, this is so, and also in addition, Taraji says, and what you are not going to do is pit two black women together, not on my watch. And it's also saying that when it comes to Proud Mary, that Taraji has been begging everyone with any type of influence or any type of help that can make sure the movie goes well, as far as promoting, as far as putting it out there so it could be successful, because she just doesn't put her name on anything. And it seems like she's not getting a lot of assistance when it comes to Proud Mary, almost as if it's being set up to fail. And people are saying it's because she is being blackballed. I hope that's not the case, because, you know, I hope that's not the case, because it's messed up. In addition, Taraji adds The Color Purple and its message of sisterhood and healing, and her comments about pay disparity came from a place that had a lot to do with the same subject matter. We got to heal this in Hollywood, you know. We cannot just pretend like it's not happening, she said, before connecting the conversation to her new partnership with Always Discreet and the importance of women speaking up about their premenopausal journey and experience. Child, she's out here saying, I gotta get $1 anyway it matters. Okay, she is, out here promoting Always while she's doing her interview with Today. She's basically saying, I need y'all to support me and have my back, because child,